tweet sent and Discord. Okay. Why, hello there, everyone. And the day is finally upon us. We can finally quench our thirst for the long-awaited Nintendo Direct of 2019. Quench our thirst, temporarily at least. It's been quite a while since I've been able to don Cappy last. And they're going to be talking about several upcoming Switch games. But they specifically mentioned the new Fire Emblem, so presumably there's going to be a large section on that game, which I'm very excited about because that's one of my most anticipated games. Well, it's one of my most anticipated games of all time, but it's one of my favorite franchises of all time is what I meant to say. I care so much about that franchise. I really hope Treehouse isn't the one localizing it, because of what happened with Fates. Nice hat. Why, thank you, Ian. My brother found it in the parking lot of the mall on Halloween night. The Halloween night of the year that Mario Odyssey came out. So some kid out there is missing his Cappy, but you can rest assured it's in good hands. So I can take the banner off here, I think. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I'm so excited. My hands are shaking. Okay, so in addition to... Also, it's T-minus 13 minutes before it starts. Poor kiddo. Yeah, I know. RIP. So, they're definitely going to be showing the new Fire Emblem Three Houses, which I'm very excited about. They're showing that. Hopefully, they're going to show more of Demon X Machina, because that's supposed to come out 2019, and they haven't really shown... It doesn't even have an official release date yet, so I'm expecting a release date for Demon X Machina, which is another game I'm really excited about because I'm a sucker for mecha. And they're probably going to show some more of the Animal Crossing. And what else? So Animal Crossing... Animal Crossing, Demon X Machina, Fire Emblem... I feel like they don't really need to show off any more of the Yoshi game. They've shown off so much of that already. And I'm playing some music from Xenoblade Chronicles X while we wait. My favorite game of all time. Because Demon X Machina... Obviously the gameplay is way different, because it's all live action combat. But the mechs in it definitely remind me of the mechs in Xenoblade Chronicles X. What is this all about? What is the Direct about? So they're going to be showing upcoming Switch games. The only one they mentioned by name was the new Fire Emblem game that they showed off at E3 and then didn't show anything about after that. So they've pretty much been saving all their Fire Emblem stuff for the Directs. Because it makes sense. They didn't want Fire Emblem to release around when Smash Bros. Was coming out, because Fire Emblem would have gotten demolished by Smash Bros. Sales. So it's better for them to release it in a time without as many competitors, so that way they don't self-cannibalize. I know I must be missing some games here. Oh yeah, Bayonetta 3! I forgot about Bayonetta 3! Battle Cats. Yeah, we're all crossing our fingers for that one. Yeah, Bayonetta 3! It's been a while. It's been a fat minute. Oh, also, yeah, I'm expecting Metroid Prime Trilogy. An HD port of the Metroid Prime Trilogy on the Switch, just because, at first, I didn't think they were going to do it, but considering they scrapped all the work they had done for Prime 4, threw out Bandai Namco... I said Bandai Namco again. Bandai Namco, and then brought in Retro Studios to start working on it. That means it's going to be an even fatter minute before Metroid Prime 4 comes out. And so to tide people over, to hold people over, they're probably going to do the trilogy port, which I can see. T-minus 10 minutes. I was really debating with myself if I should just record this so I can put it on YouTube immediately, or if I should do it on Twitch. Decided to do it on Twitch, obviously. Can't wait. This time feels like it's going by so slowly. Sonic, they're so slow. Roughly 35 minutes. Yeah, it says Fire Emblem Three Houses right there. I think I've said everything I wanted to say before the direct starts. Made my predictions about Demon X Machina release date, them announcing a Metroid Prime Trilogy port. Oh, also, Game Freak's new IP. What was it called? Town? I think it was called Town. Game Freak is working on a new game that's not Pokemon. And they've only shown one trailer off so far, so I'm expecting maybe a little bit more of that too. It's only 35 minutes though. I don't know if they're wanting to show off all the games they have planned for this year, or if a huge chunk of it is going to be Fire Emblem. Because in that case, you kind of want to balance the really significant games with the lesser significant ones. Although it has been a while since the last Direct, so they might go ham here. My hand is shaking. Look at this. See, I usually use YouTube for this, but I'm using Twitch now. What else? 9 minutes. Time's going by so slowly! Yeah, the last Direct was before Smash Bros. Why is my hand shaking? I'm excited. I'm sweating too, but I'd rather not show that on the camera. I feel pretty confident about my predictions. I'm very confident that at least one of my predictions will come true. Between Demon X Machina release date or Prime Trilogy HD port. In this Direct, I mean. Who knows, though? Nintendo is so hard to predict with these things. Think it's better if I don't do that? Tell Nintendo. T-minus 7 minutes. Also, I'm wondering when we're going to get a release date on the Cuphead DLC. They said 2019. It'll probably be in the last quarter, I bet. That stuff takes a long time to make. All those hand-drawn visuals. I know Demon X Machina probably is a very niche type of game. Niche. I don't know what the actual way to pronounce that is. I've heard it pronounced both ways, niche and niche. Will Cuphead be on Switch? That would be a really cool port. I would be on board with that. They should do that. I'm surprised they didn't, but I think that they can't just because since Cuphead is on Xbox, I feel like they probably signed some sort of exclusivity deal with Microsoft. Even though it's on computer too, on Steam. Also, am I too close to the mic? Because the last time I did a setup like this during the Combat Cast, I rewatched some of it, and it sounds like my mouth is way too close to the mic. But that's because that was the first time I was trying a setup like this. Is this close enough? T-minus 6 minutes. to whisper. I'm sorry, Ian. Is this better? Hang on, I can't do that. The ASMR streams are for the Patreons. This is my favorite song from Xenoblade Chronicles X, although it's a tough choice because that game has so many good songs. Tracks, I should say. It's not a song unless it has words, right? You can also just eat my mic. That too. I'd rather not get a lot of moisture into it, you know? I'd rather it last a while. For now. Oh! I just realized there's a possibility they could be showing off the next DLC fighter. Actually, do you think they would... I don't think they would announce a Smash Bros. DLC character. I don't think they would announce another one until Joker's released. As in, they would want to release Joker before they announce another one, and so on, you know? They don't want to have multiple characters announced while at the same time multiple characters aren't even out yet. Maybe they'll have a release date for Joker. It's been a while. I honestly have no idea what the next... Since Joker was the first Smash Pass fighter, I have no idea what the rest of the characters will be. That completely breaks... That breaks a lot of precedence, honestly. I'm still... However, I'm still convinced... Since they haven't broken the trend yet, I'm still convinced that they will not put a non-Japanese character in the game. So, no Banjo, no Minecraft. Steve! No Steve! And yes, I know Dark Samus and Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong was made by Rare, which was British, right? It's either way, it's not Japanese. And then Dark Samus was made by Retro Studios, which is an American studio. So yes, I know those characters are in the game, but they're technically owned by Nintendo right now. Whereas characters like Minecraft Steve and Banjo-Kazooie are not owned by a Japanese company right now. T-minus 2 minutes! Well, Ian, I'm glad to have you here. Glad to share this with someone. That's the whole reason I'm putting this on Twitch instead of YouTube. Because if I record this... If I just recorded this by myself, I could put it on YouTube immediately. If I record it on Twitch, I have to wait 24 hours before I put it on YouTube as part of the Twitch affiliate agreement. Joker from Batman is in Smash. Yeah, exactly. The Bat. Bat Freak. I have to remember to turn this music off when it starts. T-minus 1 minute. Let's see if they start exactly on time. So, I mean, obviously it's a live stream, but they're live streaming a pre-recorded video, so they could just set it to premiere at a certain time, I'm assuming. I've never done reruns on Twitch. I think that kind of defeats the whole purpose of Twitch. I don't think reruns should be a thing. No. This is why I don't put the chat on the screen for these things. Actually, that's not why. I made this layout pretty quickly for the combat cast last time. I didn't have time to put the chat on screen. But I'm glad now. It's starting! Maker on the Switch, aren't they? It's a Mario Maker 2. See, the thing is, even the slopes. It is a sequel. Well, it's probably just a port with added stuff, but that's basically the same thing as a sequel when it comes to Mario Maker. It's here! Finally, about time. Can't believe New Super Mario Bros. U got ported before this. I guess this is why they were waiting, though, because it's the sequel. They're officially calling it the sequel. That's why they waited. That's why they didn't port it, or at least waited to. Okay, guys, get ready. This is going to be a Mario Maker only stream. Whoa! They got the cat suit from the Wii U Mario into a side scroller. I don't know if I doubt it. I doubt Orator's recording a reaction to this, but I wish I could see his reaction to this because he's so stoic all the time. Rarely anything gets him visually excited.
I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. You just got your first look at the brand new sequel to Super Mario Maker, which we're of course calling Super Mario Maker 2. There will be brand new features, and many new elements are in development as we speak. So please stay tuned.
I just realized I need Nintendo Online to play other people's courses, don't I?
Next, let's cover today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
Rip me.
For the first time in 10 years,
Oh, I forgot this was a thing. This is so weird. What is it with Square Enix wanting American properties? It's kind of bizarre that a Japanese company that isn't Capcom. This is Square Enix, right? It's so weird that I guess after Marvel v Capcom Infinite, Capcom's not doing it with Marvel, so Square Enix stepped in. This is Square Enix, right? If it's not, I'm sounding like an idiot. If this isn't Square Enix, the reason why I'm thinking that is because for a while it was rumored that Square Enix was working on a Marvel game.
In addition to basic attacks and skills, each hero has an alliance extreme.
So it's like an action RPG.
Whether you join forces with friends locally or online,
kind of like Diablo. I like that they're using the old classic looks of these characters.
Your most powerful attacks can even be combined into an Ultimate Alliance Extreme attack.
Obviously, I'll have to see more of this before I have a more solid opinion on it. Summer 2019. That's a pretty solid exclusive, though. I mean, Marvel has such weight behind the name.
Get ready to unload some boxes and have fun doing it.
Remember when I was talking about remember when I was talking about putting significant titles in a direct mixed in with insignificant titles? This would be one of those insignificant ones.
We fit something else in too.
That's not to mean it. I don't mean that as a criticism.
This time,
I just mean that obviously
to restore peace on the box
this would be considered not as big of a deal as Super Mario Maker 2.
After completing the story, you can access a whole separate adventure starring Cutie, the
makes a rectangle.
In all, there are 270 stages to beat. That's the highest in the series to date. Use your brain boxes to think outside the box and lead our heroes to the goal. Box Boy and Box Girl will unload on Nintendo Switch April 26th.
Is that a sequel?
The Ultimate Spring Update. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is about to spring forward with the version 3.0 update this spring. What are we adding here?
They're not even going to give details.
You'll just have to wait to find out.
Wait, we were waiting for the Nintendo Direct.
Joker
Water Girl and Fire Boy. Shark Boy and Lava Girl too.
He's secretly been preparing for battle, and his moment will finally come before the end of April.
Before
In
the end
other
of
words,
April.
This year, springtime is the time to smash. And don't forget, new Super Smash Bros. Series amiibo figures are on the way too. There's even more to explore in
They're adding more
Captain Toad
stuff.
Treasure Tracker. It's never
Wow.
too late for a journey through the maze-like miniature worlds of the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker game. In fact, we have 2 new
Nintendo
announcements for the
loves
Nintendo
this
Switch
game.
version. After a new update, all courses will support 2-player co-op. Maybe Captain Toad won't be so nervous with someone at his side. 2 heads are better than 1. and
There was
an extra
already
hands goes
a
long
2-player
way.
co-op mode in it,
This
but it wasn't
update
like
will
that.
be
It was
available
like
later today.
the other person
And some paid
could shoot
downloadable
things at the
content is
screen.
coming. We're adding in 18 new challenges that'll see you traveling to 5
Nintendo
places,
absolutely loves this
from
game.
sunken ships to a kingdom of sweets.
It makes sense when you think of its
New
origins, though.
objectives in existing courses.
Because in Super Mario 3D Land on the 3DS,
Captain Toad and Toadette must obtain
there
the
was
shiny
there
crown in
were
each
specific
course, all of
rooms
which can be played
where it
alone
was an
or with
optical
a second
illusion, and you
player.
had to turn on the 3D
Captain
to
Toad Treasure
realize
Tracker's special episode will be available
how
for
to
purchase as soon as, well, later
basically-
today, giving you early
it's
access
like an
to one of the
isometric
courses.
room,
The rest of
and
the
you need to
content
turn the
will
3D
launch
on to know where you can go in it.
If you don't have
Because
the
otherwise
game
it's an
yet,
optical
look
illusion.
for a digital bundle available on Nintendo
They were
eShop
like,
later today.
make an entire
It
game
extends the full
based on
game
that.
and gives you access to Captain
So then they
Toad
made
Tracker's
Treasure Tracker.
special episode once it's available. Steal
Oh,
yourself
okay,
some
finally.
old-school action in an all-new
Is this
Gothic
finally getting a
castle.
release date?
The
This thing has been in
side-scrolling
development
action
for a
of
long
yore
time.
Shall rise once more in bloodstained
Yeah, I'm
ritual.
going to live stream this too,
And so,
because
the young lady Miriam,
I live streamed
alchemist's
Curse of the Moon.
use her unwanted
This is the
gifts
actual
to
game.
slay the demon's wrath
Curse of the
by
Moon was
first
a
original
Kickstarter
host.
bonus for this.
With these
If anyone that
powers,
doesn't know, it's basically
steal
Castlevania.
The abilities of enemies, bend gravity to her will, and dart about Jeebel's castle at lightning speed. Here, the laws of reality and 2D side-scrollers don't apply.
The only thing
Throughout the castle, a treasure trove of side quests, deadly tasks.
I'm kind of
Small
concerned
touches
about
flesh out the
with
campaign.
this,
Your body is covered with weird decorations.
and I've seen other people complain about this
Beyond the
too,
main
is that,
story,
whoa, that
dig
looks a
deeper
lot better than
into
last time.
Subquests and more. Stop the fall of man at the hands of
What I was
demons.
saying is that the game seems a little slow. I wish they would speed the game up slightly. But it might just be,
Ritual of the night.
you know, an optical
emerges from
illusion.
the shadows this summer.
That's not a
Come
deal
to
breaker
build
or
a
anything
new
if the game
world
looks like
and
it
take
plays
on the
slowly.
children of Hargon.
Dun
Empty
dun.
islands, you'll ally yourself with the mysterious Malroth and defend your world from monstrous forces.
The guy that makes the Dragon Quest music has some really,
And fight alongside
has
you
some
in story.
very
Or
imperialist
unite with 3 other builders to create your own island in
viewpoints.
local co-op or online. You'll gather materials, craft objects and tools, and reach new heights by building.
He's so
unstructured
paranoid
magic.
about copyright, too.
Now you can dash, glide.
Dun, dun. The reason why he didn't have Dragon Quest XI soundtrack fully orchestrated was because he was worried that that would make it where
If you own the
people
previous
wouldn't want to
game
show
on
up to
Nintendo
live
Switch
orchestras
system,
as much.
you can craft a
That would not hurt.
legendary outfit
That would not hurt live orchestra sales at all. Ticket sales. Minecraft too.
Dragon Quest Builders
Yeah,
2
finally.
on Nintendo Switch
They said it would never happen.
There are more Nintendo Switch headlines to come, but first,
I don't
a word from Mr. Koizumi.
Hear people talk about Dragon Quest Builders online at all, but when I do hear people talk about it,
We have a new announcement for that classic RPG.
I only hear
Please take a look.
positive things about Dragon Quest Builders. There's apparently a pretty dedicated.
There are RPGs.
Is this getting ported?
And then there's Dragon Quest, the series that defined the genre. And the latest entry is charging onto Nintendo Switch in full force.
It's really windy outside.
Pairing the series' beloved style and
Sounded like the door was
perfectly
opening.
balanced battles with the most impressive scope and elaborate story.
It is
in
really
series
windy
history.
outside.
Where there is light, darkness follows.
I already have this game on
For no
PS4
one does
though.
this ring
I got it
clearer
on
than
Black
the moon.
Friday for
The boy that
$30.
promises will succeed the last hero.
Haven't played it yet though. I need to.
A terrible land.
Not enough
In
time.
a twist of fate, the boy's royal birthright is snatched from him.
I think this is the port announcement.
On the day he becomes an adult, he finally discovers his true heritage and the powers that make him the luminary. When he goes to the king of the largest kingdom for guidance, he is dubbed dark spot.
Ugh.
So begins the perilous journey of a hunted hero and the ragtag band of adventurers who will join him on his quest to set things right. Together, they'll explore the towns and terrain.
We know this already. If you're going to announce support, just do it.
Erdrea. Monsters roam free of random encounters. When you engage them, choose your
I guess
strategy wisely in
they have to make the presentation under the impression that most of the viewers,
when to use magic,
or at least a
and
large
when to
portion of the viewers,
orders.
are Nintendo console owners only. And so they might not necessarily know much about this game. Skyrim for 3DS? Hello, Corn Cob. Dragon Quest XI was on the 3DS first in Japan,
Then help people out in side quests, or try
before
your
it came to
hand
PS4.
or horse
Corn
racing.
Cob, you missed the Mario Maker 2 announcement.
Erdrea is full of surprises like these, and this time,
Dun, dun,
the
dun,
player
dun,
has
dun,
the
dun,
power
dun.
to choose on the fly between the land's gorgeous HD vistas and
I
the
was going to
15,
record this so I could put it on YouTube immediately, but last minute I decided to stream it.
This is also the first
Wait, what?
version of the game with fully orchestrated field and
Wait!
battle tunes. If you
I was just talking about how the
between the original sound and
about how the
one,
person that makes the music
and you can also
is paranoid about copyright, and that's why he didn't have it orchestrated. It's orchestrated now! Dang it, I got it for PS4 and haven't even played it yet. And now, an orchestrated version on the Switch is going to come out before I've even beaten it on the PS4. Fortnite on Wii, we haven't gotten to that yet. They're saving that one. You ever been a huge Nintendo guy? Wow, the Switch gets the orchestrated version.
Also look forward to new stories. Each sees one of the
So this is basically like a complete
stepping into the spotlight, shedding
deluxe
new light
edition.
on hidden truths. This
There's no
hero's
way that's
adventure
only
has
staying on
truly leveled up.
S. There's no way that's only staying on
Dragon
Switch.
Quest 11S, Echoes of an Elusive Age, Definitive Edition, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch.
Man, all these...
this fall.
Man, PS4 gets it first. PS4 gets to point fun at Switch. Haha, you get it late, but the Switch gets it way better.
There will be more new information.
You grew up with
shared in the
Sega?
future.
Oh, yeah.
Please look forward to learning more.
Wait, is that it? It hasn't been 35
Now,
minutes at
let's
all.
continue with more
Okay,
Nintendo Switch
don't scare me like that.
A Disney Tsum Tsum game like you've
Whoa,
never
Kingdom
seen
Hearts
before.
4!
These stuffed Disney toys took the world by storm, and now they're ready for an
They took the
after-hours
world
party
by
at the
storm,
Toy
and yet I've
Story
never even
Disney
heard of
Tsum
them.
Tsum Festival. Play with your friends and family in a wide variety of competitive
Kingdom Hearts
and
4
cooperative
looks
games
great.
that support up to 4 players. You can play online
Go!
as well with players from around the world.
Have you guys ever heard of these things?
And you can't mention Disney Tsum Tsum without talking puzzles.
You can't talk Disney Tsum Tsum without talking puzzles, guys. What were you thinking?
The game alters a 2-player mode for local and online.
I can just imagine what the chat,
matches.
what Nintendo's chat is saying right now.
Disney Tsum Tsum Festival will steal our hearts in 2019.
You have, but you didn't know they were big here? I don't think they are.
We're picking up a distress call in the Atlas star system,
DLC?
but this time it's far from friendly. In fact, it's none other than Starwolf's infamous lieutenants, Andrew Oikini, Pigma Dengar.
This might as well just be a Star Fox game.
Now Peppy, Falco, and Slippy have no choice but to hunt them down, like the animals.
They're adding
they
a
are,
complete
in a challenging
DLC,
new series of missions you can only
which is pretty
find
much a
in the
Star
spring
Fox
update
game.
of Starlink Battle for Atlas.
To a game that's already
Every
basically a
member
Star
of the
Fox game.
team has their own special pilot ability and skill tree. Plus, each pilot can take on any of the new missions and also Fox's missions from the base game. It's time for a game of seek and destroy. But don't expect Wolf to play fair.
I can't let you do that,
Additional
Star
content,
Fox.
such as starship races and faction missions, so you're ready when the Star Fox team joins the Starlink Battle
April.
for Atlas update this April.
Give me a Demon X Machina release date.
Heartfelt fantasy adventure crops
Is that
up
Game
once
Freaks?
again.
Is that Game Freaks IP? No.
Another season.
That looks like a mobile game. What the heck? Oh, I think it is.
Spells against monsters.
Wait, is it? They're acting as if I already know what this
Interact with
is.
Townsfolk daily. Grow vegetables and fruits at the farm.
Oh, is it Harvest Moon?
Cook some fish.
Is this a mobile Harvest Moon? I didn't even know that was a
Cook up
thing.
storm. or
Does
even raise
DLC stand for downloadable content?
This fantastical circle of life will keep you coming back for more in Rune Factory 4 Special, fully remastered for Nintendo
Or in
Switch.
Cuphead's
Battle
DLC's
alongside townsfolk
case,
before long,
Delicious Last Course.
become more than just
But it's a
friends.
play on words for DLC.
What?
Just kidding.
The heart-pounding newlywed life has in store for you, exclusively in this new version of the game. Rune Factory 4 Special.
Only real
will be right
gamers
for the
understand
play
this
later
one.
year. And
Fire Emblem! No.
we can finally.
They're saving
confirm
Fire
Rune
Emblem for
Factory
the end.
5
That's
is
the
in
biggest
development.
thing.
Look forward to more info in the future. Soon, a time will come to slay monsters and rescue lost souls.
Everything about
Before those souls become monsters.
everything about the Fire Emblem Three Houses
Action RPG
segment they showed at
developers
E3
of I Am Setsuna and
has me so excited about it.
Step into a realm built upon the tenets of reincarnation.
The music looks so good. Music looks so good.
Forbidden to
The
mourn
music,
loss of loved
like
ones.
between the music and the aesthetic, I think they're getting the tone right.
Travel between the living
Unlike
world
Fates.
and the beyond to rescue
From Factory
lost
4
souls
Waifu
from terrible
Edition.
fate, becoming monsters.
Aren't they all Waifu Edition?
When battling these creatures,
What game are they on now? Is this the same? No, this is
manifest
different.
Within you, granting you new powers. Each soul's powers are different.
Pew pew.
So you must choose the right soul for the situation at hand.
It actually looks
In this
okay.
deep single-player campaign, there will be many battles. You will fight, and
You can
will
taste the
become
music,
stronger.
man. You're freaking
Those who
out.
fall to
Synesthesia.
grief are lost, and the lost don't reincarnate. The very foundations of reincarnation will begin to crumble when
Oninaki.
launches in summer.
Oh wait, is
2019.
that a new IP?
Cars, robots, and Yoshis in a world of craft.
I saw Yoshi's Crafted World and I heard cars. I thought I was losing my mind.
Almost here. This time,
They really don't need to show any more about this game. They've shown a lot of this game.
You'll go rafting,
If they show any more, I feel like that's just showing way too much.
race solar cars, and tear through the sky on a plane.
You taste blood, send help. No, that means it's working.
Hey, that robot's pretty huge for a miniature. Even at this scale, you'll have some challenging
Birth
bosses
the
to bring.
ball.
Using in-game coins you've racked up, you can collect crafted costumes. If you wear one, it'll offer a bit of protection from enemies. There are more than 180 of these costumes.
This is one of those games I would
Your
get
hands on.
when I was
Later today,
like if I was
a demo, which lets you play through the first course.
younger than 12, this would be I'm not saying this game is for kids. I'm saying
Will finally hatch on March
back when I was
29th.
younger than 12, I had the time
We
to
have more
just
Nintendo
pretty much
Switch
play
headlines
every game that
coming
came
up.
out, you know.
First, another update from Mr. Koizumi.
But I have to be a lot more
How's it
specific
going so
about
far? Next, we have a follow-up
which
on the
games
latest
I allocate my
installment
time
of
to
our
now.
long-running series, Fire Emblem Three Houses.
There it is!
Please,
Yuri
have a look.
Newman starts playing here in my car. Shut up, guys. Okay, they're using the same sort of cutscene look from Echoes, which I'm very happy about, because Echoes is my favorite Fire Emblem game ever.
What could have brought you here?
The end. That's all they show.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be
Heavy
protected by
exposition.
a
Huh.
goddess, has existed since
Exposition
time
dump immediately.
3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance.
You guys better have all that memorized right now.
By a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Until...
In the Fire Emblem Three Houses game,
That's a different
you are
voice.
the hero the world needs. You start out as a mercenary traveling with a group led by your father, Geralt. After an unexpected incident reveals an unknown power hidden within, you'll travel to Garrick Mach Monastery, where you'll receive an offer to teach at the Officers' Academy. Around that same time, you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named Sothis, who appears within your mind.
Got you from now on, right?
Garrick Mach Monastery lies at
I'm not
the
ignoring you
center
guys.
of
I'm reading it.
3
I just don't want to
large
talk over
territories.
any of
It
this.
is the home base of the Church of Seros, the main religion of Fodlan, as well as the Knights of Seros. Not only does the church serve to maintain order in Fodlan,
And this is a heavy
this
exposition dump.
monastery
This
also houses
people that
the
don't care about
Officers'
Fire Emblem,
Academy.
this is not selling
Those
them
who
on it, but I
train
don't care.
there will go on to shoulder the
I
future of
love
Fodlan.
the aesthetic they're
The
going
Officers'
for.
Academy is comprised of
It's
3
perfect for the
houses.
series.
The Black Eagles is for students from the Adrestian Empire, including the house leader and future emperor, Edelgard.
I just want a
Blue
release date.
Lions boasts Prince Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus as its house leader. This house is for students from his kingdom. The Golden Deer is for students
Claude.
from the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, who is the heir of the noble family that leads the alliance. As a professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses and instruct
I'm
them.
streaming this game. I
In
don't care
addition to
if
the house leaders, there are
0
many
people
other
watch it.
students to meet, each with their own unique personalities and skills. Which house will you choose?
Okay, I thought that's how they were going to frame it. Since it's called 3 houses and they were showing off multiple
Students are expected
people that
to
seemed like
travel to
protagonists.
various lands, sometimes with the Knights of Seros themselves, and gain real battle experience, including everything from defeating bandits to suppressing rebellions. These may be class assignments, but the stakes in each battle are very real. Whether your students live or die will depend on your leadership.
Please tell me
Strategize as the battle
Treehouse
progresses
is not
to claim
localizing it.
victory. At the Officers' Academy, your students will work diligently
I don't think they are.
each day so that they may wield a variety
So much of this
weapons.
seems like echoes.
Master the study of magic
Seems like they know where they went wrong with Fates.
and acquire special skills such as horsemanship. You have been entrusted with their future, and it's up to you to guide each of them and help them.
That's a new
hone
weapon
their
type. What the
abilities.
heck?
Through
Well, I guess
combat
unit
experience
type.
and study, you can help your students reach their full potential. Your students can also interact with each other at the academy, and by doing so, their bonds will strengthen, and they'll be able to better support each other on the battlefield.
Okay, good. They're keeping the marriage aspect out. You want to go? Tell you if Battle Cats came by? As soon as you leave, Battle Cats is going to come on. Just telling you.
Forward, now!
3 territories.
See you later, Ian.
3
I'm
houses.
sorry it seems like I'm ignoring you. I'm just really into this.
Your very own journey.
This is at the end of the direct.
Will release on July 26th.
It's only 24 minutes in. We still have 11 minutes. They said approximately 35.
So, how does it look? Originally,
Wait, did I
we
just
announced
miss
that
the
Fire
release
Emblem
date?
Three Houses would release this spring, but more development time will be necessary.
Okay, so probably
So the new release date is July 26th.
July 26th. We got one. My
That
prediction.
means we'll have to ask you to wait a little longer.
Wait, I didn't
But we
predict
hope
that this
you'll
was
look
getting a
forward to
release
the next
date.
generation of Fire Emblem all the same.
Yes, it
Time for some
re
more
releases in the summer, so I get to play it as much as I want. I don't have to worry about classes,
In this next
even though
entry
I'm
of this
probably
iconic
going to
series,
take
the last
a
player
summer class so I
standing
can
wins.
graduate sooner. But my point still
99
stands.
Players.
Is this a battle
Only
royale?
one reigns supreme.
Is this a Nintendo BR?
This is Tetris 99.
I think they knew what they were doing. Wait, what?
The iconic puzzle game arrives with an online experience like no other. Nintendo
Bum,
Switch
bum.
Online members can battle for dominance in this free-to-download game. If you're attacked with garbage,
Tetris theme is a banger.
attack back to defeat the other 98 players and become the sole survivor.
It's Tetris Battle Royale.
Switch Online members, be ready to join the fight. Tetris 99 will be available for
Later
download
today.
Look forward to battling it out in upcoming online events.
How much is it?
Prepare to kill.
Whoa, they're getting Dead by Daylight. Nintendo, you're supposed to be family friendly.
Imagine this. You're alone, struck by fear.
I'm imagining
struggling
it.
to survive.
I'm imagining it.
Then you meet another survivor, but it's too late. Scavenge for items, open the gates, and escape with your life. Or take on the role of the killer.
I tried playing this game on my computer. This game destroys my computer. I cannot do it.
Oh yes.
It'll melt.
Satisfying. Just you wait. With loads of maps.
I don't think they're going to show anything gory in the direct.
Cosmetics to earn. You'll experience a deep progression system while you're on the hunt or being hunted. Discover the true meaning of horror when Dead by Daylight creeps up on Nintendo Switch this fall.
It's a pretty big deal, honestly.
This dog will ruin your day.
Is this an Undertale thing? Yeah. Time to act interested. I actually have been meaning to play Undertale, despite the scary fan base. A censored, spoiler-free trailer. Is this I mean, Deltarune was already out, right? Is Deltarune not on Switch or anything? Was Deltarune not on Switch? That must be it then. Okay, 8.4. Yeah, 8.4 was... I'm pretty sure 8.4 is the... I'm pretty sure 8.4... Yes! Pretty sure 8.4 localized Fire Emblem Echoes.
Daemon X Machina.
Hello everyone, I'm Kenichiro Tsukura, producer of Daemon X Machina, and I have some news for you. Later today, they'll be releasing a demo.
This game
of Daemon X Machina
was specifically made for me.
eShop for a limited time. The game is still in development.
It's not on a console
but in the
yet.
Demo, you can battle through 4
Wait, a
different
demo?
missions while exploring the basic controls and customizations of your personal mech known as an arsenal. You can also experience a boss battle in the final mission, so please try it out.
When? When is it out?
After playing the demo, we'd like to hear your feedback. We'll be conducting a short online survey by sending an email invite to some players who try out prototype missions.
Yeah, it's the same guy from Armored Core.
We appreciate your feedback and hope to make this game the best it can be.
Wait, later today! I'm streaming
We have more to say
this!
about Daemon X Machina, so please follow the official Nintendo of America Twitter account so you can stay up to date on the latest information.
Dang it, I have to write a bunch of papers tonight.
Should be launching this summer.
Summer, so they still don't have a release date.
With that in
Man, I hope
mind,
they get my
the
feedback.
development team is working hard right now.
Hope they ask for my feedback on this.
Realistic racing is headed for Nintendo Switch.
Okay, I was predicting that we would get a release date for Daemon X Machina, but instead we got a demo, which I'm happy about. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being wrong with that prediction.
You'll feel like a pro racer.
I'm streaming the
as you master
demo.
the world's fastest cars to win motorsports
That game was made
races.
specifically for me, everything
From
about
the
it.
prestigious circuit of Spa-Francorchamps to the narrow city streets of Barcelona. All DLC is included with 100 cars, 100 circuits, and some welcome additions like motion controls.
Wow, Mario Kart 9 looks amazing.
Players can race online or locally, and 2 players can race split screen on a single system. From street racing to demolition derby. Win Grid Autosport Speed
What's that frame rate?
Nintendo Switch in summer 2019. Enter the Viking Age to experience
wow.
Senua's journey again.
It's a pretty big
or for
port.
the very first time. Created in collaboration with neuroscientists.
Blur
people
2.
who experience psychosis. Hellblade pulls players deep
Psychosis,
into the mind
yay.
of Senua. This broken Celtic warrior will embark on a haunting vision quest through Viking hell to fight for the soul of her dead lover. Hellblade has won multiple awards, including BAFTAs for performance, audio and artistic achievement, British Game and Game Beyond Entertainment. Find out why when Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice releases on Nintendo Switch this spring. The Nintendo Switch lineup just keeps getting stronger. Mortal Kombat 11 proves the saga 25 years in the telling.
What if they have a
far
character
from over.
announcement here?
All new custom character variations.
They're just
new
reminding
characters
everyone
and
that it's
returning
getting ported, I
veterans
think.
taking up the fight.
Dang! Nintendo
In a fresh new adventure,
Nintendo
Unravel 2 sees
showing
players
off
take control of
MK11
two
and
global Yarnies.
Dead by Daylight. They're
Both
trying to
Yarnies
draw in the
are available
edgelords.
single player, or play with a friend in local co-op for some puzzling platforming fun when Unravel 2 comes to Nintendo Switch March 22nd. For the first time on Nintendo
Assassin's
Switch,
Creed 3
experience Assassin's
remastered.
Creed 3 remastered with revamped gameplay and features tailored to the system like motion aiming and touch input. Set in the American Revolution, explore one
I
of the
watched
most
my brother
iconic
play this
eras
when
in
it came out.
history as you fight for freedom and independence and usher in the rise of a nation. All the original downloadable content, plus the entire standalone game, Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered, will be included when they launch together.
Wait, Liberation,
on May
wasn't that the one from the PS Vita?
Final Fantasy fans, better open your calendars. We're excited to announce that Final Fantasy
Wasn't
VII
3 on Wii U?
will find its new
I
home on
think
Nintendo
it-
Switch March 26th.
I think you're right.
We can also announce that Chocobo's
Forgot about
Mystery Dungeon
that.
Everybody will release on March 20th.
I'm
We're
actually
pleased to
looking
announce
forward to
that
the
Final
Mystery
Fantasy
Dungeon.
IX will journey onto Nintendo Switch later today.
Whoa!
Once a classic, always a classic. That's all for today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
No! It's only 31 minutes! You said 35! Oh, one last thing. Yes, okay, I knew it. Metroid Prime Trilogy
Please
port?
stay with us until the end. Let's take a look, shall we?
What the? Cyberpunk. Is this Shin Megami Tensei 5? I forgot about that game. Is this Shin Megami Tensei? It's probably a new IP. Still, I just remembered about Shin Megami Tensei 5. Why are they not showing more of that? No, this is not. This is not Shin Megami Tensei. I think this is a new IP. This looks pretty awesome, though. What the heck? Virtua Cops 3. Oh, I love Cyberpunk.
How foolish. You people are leading all of humanity straight to damnation.
Nintendo getting all these weeb games. Can't take it.
You don't understand. My heart goes out to you too. All because of how you were born. Doomed to be used.
Oh, what the heck? There's a mount?
Until you die. Chained to your fate. Powerless.
Today has been most revelatory. Finally, we're ready for the final stage.
What the hell are they?
The aesthetic looks very similar to something else.
Hoped you two wouldn't get caught up in all this.
Trying to remember what it is.
Now don't go dying on me.
Astral Chain. Code Vein is this year too. Oh yeah. I wonder how that's going to fare. Oh, it's platinum. My interest just increased to
What you just
tenfold.
witnessed is Astral Chain, a brand new action game in development at Platinum Games. It looked like two characters were fighting together during
I was even going to say that robot dog they have, it looks like the robot dog from Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, and it's both platinum.
Please stay tuned. And speaking of Platinum Games, I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3.
Yes, I was asking about that.
Rest assured, the developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more.
Okay, so they
Our next
acknowledge
title
it.
will be the last announcement of
Oh, they have another one!
Please check it out.
All the names tied to this. Names tied to what? It's like the Pokemon movie, the Bubbles, with Mewtwo. What the heck? This is just like the Pokemon movie. Astral Chain. I mean, it's being made by Platinum, so. Wait, is this Link's Awakening? Link's Awakening? Oh, they're probably remastering it for the 3DS. Why are they still making 3DS games? This is Link's Awakening! This is the opening to Link's Awakening. Not kidding. Very underrated Zelda. Whoa! This is honestly one of my favorite Zeldas, and no one ever talks about it. I remember that. I know where he is. Link's Awakening, honestly, it's some of the best dungeon designs. Is it for Switch or 3DS? That is the question.
So,
It looked high res. I think it's Switch.
at long last, 1993's Game Boy classic, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, will find new life on Nintendo Switch.
Switch!
After 26 years, it has been reborn as a new experience, and we'll have more to say in the future.
I was not expecting this much from the Direct. This is a little overwhelming.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for watching.
That was more than I bargained for. Okay, let's do a little debriefing before I wrap up the stream. Let's put the banner up. Do a little debriefing here. So, notable things. Super Mario Maker 2, that's big. Demon X Machina demo later today, if I understood that correctly. I'm definitely going to be streaming that. Garage, I don't know if you can hear the garage door, either opening or closing. I'm just going to go overdrive mode, typing away, see if I can get enough of my papers done, so that way I can download and stream the demo tonight. But if not, the next stream will, either way, the next stream, if the demo is coming out tonight, if I understood that correctly, the next stream, I'm going to be playing the demo. They acknowledged Bayonetta 3, but no release date. They announced Astral Chain. They announced Link's Awakening. What else? What are some other big things? Obviously, Fire Emblem, 3 Houses. It was just some exposition dump, and then they said... They didn't give that a release date, did they? Wait, they didn't give that a release date? I think they said before April or something, right? That's not really that specific, but it's still nice to see more of it. About Combat Cast. Yeah, Combat Cast, oh yeah. When I said next stream, I meant next stream, like the next stream in which I'm playing a game. But yeah, Combat Cast tomorrow, everyone. I'm going to be... the Combat Cast tomorrow is at 3. So, and I'm going to obviously be starting it, earlier, so I can talk about it before it starts. So yeah, Combat Cast tomorrow. I'm going to be live streaming that. They will be announcing a new character for MK11. They said that. So, watch the new character reveal with me. And I also have a special surprise planned for you guys tomorrow. That is not necessarily related to Valentine's Day. I just realized tomorrow was Valentine's Day. You'll probably be at work. Well, I put these, I'm going to put this whole thing on YouTube. For the Combat Cast, I'm probably just going to put the highlights on YouTube, which you can see. Speaking of YouTube, let me open up my chat bot here so I can link you guys my Twitter and YouTube. Also, hang on. Also, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, the link to my Twitch channel is in the description. So, thanks everyone for watching. I'm probably going to think of a bunch of things to say immediately after I wrap this up. But that's how it be. So, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a good day or good night, everyone.